side are you on? Which side are you on? They say in this great country there is democracy. You'll either be for justice or love for tyranny. Which side are you on?
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
I'm out here fighting for my rights, my human rights. I'm out here fighting for the greater good. I'm out here fighting for a free world, free will, protecting this country, fight against fascism. Personally, I work in the service industry. I'm a server, I'm a bartender, and when the government shut down, this shit shuts down everything. It affects tourism in DC. Businesses like local and like large scale, small scale, they're all suffering. People can't afford to go out and enjoy themselves. People can barely afford to live. So how are you gonna afford to do the luxuries in life when you can't even afford to pay your rent, feed your kids?
But I'm out here because I believe that we all have a right to defend the very country that we help build. What does it look like to create circles of support for immigrant families, for Black and brown families that have been over-criminalized for centuries, for decades, right? What does it look like to create support for those who may not be able to know when their next meal is coming in, because I think things are going to get worse before they get better. So I hope what comes out of this is a sense of community that creates real support for those that need it.
Love, not hate. That's what makes America great. Love, not hate. That's what makes America great. Love, not hate. That's what makes America great. We will not stop. We will not stop.
The junior senator from Connecticut.
We are the majority. We are the majority.
Well, I'm retired, but I have 2 nieces and 1 nephew who is out of a job directly due to Trump. And one of them had worked for 12 years with the Department of Education. And as you know, he shut the Department of Education. The other 2 was in the Department of Health and Human Services under a wormhead called Kennedy. What I want is for America to wake up. People in America, you got to stop being comfortable sitting in your homes, on your sofas, on your couches. You got to stop being comfortable going to the malls and the shopping centers, because this person wants this country to go back to the 50s. This person wants to be a dictator.
We need to be out here until we all have equal rights. Trump and his people won't listen to our voices, so we have to force them to listen with our wallets. We need to have a general strike. We need to have this amount of people out here on weekdays, weekends, until they listen to us. We are bigger than Trump! We are bigger than Trump! We are bigger than Trump!
I brought this out here just because of the premises of the show One Piece. If you don't know, it's a Japanese anime. It's about a small group of pirates who fight against their tyrannical government to get the liberties that they deserve. They're fighting for peace and to do what they believe in, and that's what I believe that we should be doing out here.
The One Piece flag means to me is a rejection of overbearing authoritarian governments the world over, as seen in Nepal and as seen at other protests in Asia and as seen here. It is our flag for freedom and justice for those, especially marginalized people, and our resistance to our authoritarian government, which we're seeing right now.
I hope to open eyes to people out there. Your voice means something. There's strength in numbers. You can see all the people out here. Hopefully we can open up the eyes of the government and show them that we're not going to stand for any of this.
People need it. I know some people say you gotta see it to believe it, but the only time you really know the truth is when you feel it. America is we now. I think I know the reason we aren't kind to each other. We don't got each other's back. We are greedy. We are selfish. Don't pick up each other's slack. I can't help but get tough love trying to stop the hate in this track. But if we bend and if we bend, eventually we just might crack. Dear America. Yeah, dear America. And I love, and you don't love me too. Come on, dear America, wait, dear America, but I love, and you don't love me too.
So my hope is that what this is about is energy, is us recognizing that we are in the majority. that there's more of us than there is of them at this point. He's been so egregiously bad. He's grown his opposition. Even these things the past couple of weeks, especially this violence against immigrants, just further boost this. So I'm hoping that this energizes all of us and makes us want to be more committed. It's going to take a lot of work to resist. It's going to require more than coming to a rally. But this is a yes, we can experience.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Hut,